20th Century Fox is getting close to assembling the new Fantastic Four. The heroic super team is getting a big screen reboot with Chronicle star Michael B. Jordan already expected to play the Human Torch. Now Variety reports that Game of Thrones actor Kit Harington is the frontrunner to play the brilliant and stretchy scientist Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic. You might get to see Hannah star Saoirse Ronan as the Invisible Woman Sue Storm. Ronan was also rumored to be in talks to join another Marvel superhero team, the Avengers, in the upcoming sequel Age of Ultron. We'll have more on the Fantastic Four when new details come in. A first look at the new iPad might be right around the corner. Apple is expected to hold a special media event on Tuesday, October 22nd, and many analysts believe that the fifth generation iPad will be introduced. The notoriously secretive company hasn't provided any official details, but given previous Apple updates, tech fanatics should expect the new device to be thinner, lighter, and more powerful. Apple introduced a 64-bit processor with the iPhone 5S last month, so the same chip will likely be used in the next iPad. The second-generation iPad mini might also be unveiled, and we hope it has a high-resolution Retina display. We'll keep you up to date with the latest details. And there's a new tablet on the way for hardcore gamers. Arcos has announced the Gamepad 2, the second generation of its Android-powered gaming tablet line. Like the original, the new device will offer a 7-inch touchscreen surrounded by a built-in gaming keyboard, and improvements include a full HD display, faster processor, and a bigger battery so you can spend more time playing. The thumbsticks will offer more precision, and gamers will once again have the freedom to customize their own control layout for any title.
A lot of FPSs on consoles, the R1 button is fire. If you want it to be X, you can make it X. You know, it's more freedom, more control with the games, and also you don't have to cover up part of the screen while you're trying to play the game.
The Gamepad 2 is set to arrive this holiday season. It will come pre-installed with 2 free games, Asphalt 8 Airborne and Modern Combat 4 Zero Hour. It looks like Xbox One gamers are going to suffer a terrible injustice. Earlier this week, an Ultimate Edition of the DC fighting game Injustice Gods Among Us was announced for current-gen systems and the PS4. But surprisingly, there was no mention of the Xbox One. Creative director Ed Boon has hinted that the game will not be coming to the new Microsoft console. The new edition is also skipping the Wii U, despite the fact that the original version was released on the system. We'll let you know if anything new materializes. In the meantime, the Ultimate Edition of Injustice Gods Among Us fights its way to all other platforms next month. The makers of Disney Infinity want to get you into the Halloween and Christmas spirit. Jack Skellington from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas is now available for Disney Infinity. Like other add-ons, Jack comes in the form of a toy model that unlocks virtual content, including new levels and items. Players can even build their own Halloween town, complete with all the Tim Burton-style buildings they could ever want. Disney Infinity will get more new content in the not-too-distant future. The father of modern-day zombies is sinking his teeth into a new comic series. George A. Romero, the director of Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, is teaming up with Marvel for a comic titled Empire of the Dead. The 15-issue miniseries will see the undead lumber their way through the streets of New York City. Like some of Romero's films, the zombies will begin to show the first signs of intelligence, and they'll get smarter as the story progresses. Empire of the Dead will hit comic shelves in January. And if you need more undead ghouls, new episodes of The Walking Dead are on the way. The 4th season of the hit zombie series will lumber onto the airwaves this Sunday. It will see the humans continue to struggle for survival inside their zombie-proof prison, but new enemies are going to make that difficult.
It's manageable, but unless we get ahead of it, not for long.
Several new characters will be introduced, and the producers say that the show's success has always been a result of the human drama and not the undead gore.
We've got some new cast members, and it's just great to see the new dynamic forming, because it's really about the character dynamic that I think people tune in.
If you missed our other interviews with the cast and crew of The Walking Dead, you can get caught up by heading to epdaily.tv. A sequel to the episodic Walking Dead video game is expected to sink its teeth into consoles, mobile devices, and the PC before the end of the year.